She said it will never go away. I know there is nothing left to say. Can we try to hold on just for now, even if we don't know how to show them what we're all about? They said they won't let us go ahead. Red lights, should we just go back instead? Can we try to hold on just for now, even if we don't know how to show them what we're all about?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sue, and I hate video games. Welcome to the stream. We're playing another Crab's Treasure, of course. This is a game that I give a warning to people on who are terrified of their precious capitalism being insulted, and their fascism and their colonialism. I'm really impressed by this game. If seeing that sort of satire offends you, please leave and never come back. Alright, are they gone? Good, let's have fun. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's do it. Let's abso-fucking-lutely do it. Here's a quote. And ain't it the truth? Still says Gunfire Reborn? I just changed it. I just intentionally changed it. Did it miss? No, that says Another Crab's Treasure. You should refresh. 99% of the time, that's going to be Twitch not updating on your end. The other 1% will absolutely be me. Alright, let's get moving. Okay, excellent. Where's that cord? I don't want this to run out in the middle of a fight again. Frisbee was just waiting there, just waiting for Jess to get back home. The difference between 10 years and 10 minutes is negligible to a dog. Alright. So we just beat Aggression Crab. No, Intimidation Crab, that was her name. Helkea Intimidation Crab, something like that. Now, which way are we going? We came from back there. I remember... No. Yes, we came from back this way. Because I remember this 900 times. It's like war flashbacks. I'm trying to decide if that was an okay thing to say. As someone with PTSD, I think I'm fine with it. Alright, let's go. Oh, right, that's not an... Well, that is an attack, but it's a special attack. Do we have another... We don't have another adaptation yet, do we? No? Apparently, Intimidation Crab was not enough. The Sushi of Death, yes, I'm full. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's no fall damage, but I still feel the need to flutter jump. I love how much it looks like Yoshi's flutter jump, too. Better move this mouse. Sometimes I bump my mouse when it's actually face down. Not face down, bottom, if it's set correctly. And then I end up swinging cameras around. Definitely happened a few times during Rise. I'm starting to think that, you know, I don't know if I want to start on Wilds after this game or after one more game after that. But I am going to stream Wilds at some point. And relatively soon. I know Beekeeper will like it. It is gorgeous. It's a bit less colorful than Rise, but it is a gorgeous game overall. He's got a pilgrim hat. Get ow. Well, fuck you too, bud. Could still see that tiny bit of health on his health bar falling. Looking forward to Wilds, but each game when it's time for and not before. Damn right. Oh, great. There's sea urchins on these ones. I still think all sea urchins should have Gordo eyes. Oh, fuck. Now that's just rude. How do I get up? Oh, I see how to get up there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that. It's okay. I'm okay. How am I gonna get up there? Again, I see how to get up there, but I'm still asking myself, how am I going to get up there? We should take them out before worrying about the melee fellas. Ah, come on! Oh, that's mean. Okay, bye. Apparently the melee fellas first is also valid. Why did that just send me flying? What happened? They must have shot the space right next to me. If I recall, those have that push effect when they hit. Oh, come on. Now that's just mean. There we go. Nope. Nope. Well, that's the first time we've seen one of them as an elite. Interesting. I do love the arch on the fries. That's really good. The fake logos on here and the fake branding is fucking masterful. Oh yay, there's a moldy corn dog with a fork. They were eating a corn dog with a fork. That's might be the most bizarre thing that I have seen in this game. No, jump backwards. There we go. That might be the strangest thing I've seen in this game. Okay, why is this here? This looks like a place that I can jump up, but instead I just get stuck. Bonk. Let me look at the map here. Okay, that's the way forward, which means we should check out this way first. Aha, there's a treasure. I like that it's usually very clear which way is forward, just by glancing at the map. They look like a cross between bobbers and Christmas decorations. Bobbers and baubles. My favorite tabletop role-playing system. Ah, there we go. Now we have a quick way. Oh, huh. Wait. Did we miss that, or had we just not been this far over yet? Huh. Oh, I see how we missed it. There's some sushi. There we go, full health. Industrial net floats, brightly colored so you can see the edge. Oh, that's cool as hell. That makes perfect sense, thank you. See, when you, whoops. When you bunch us all together, you know, we know a lot of things, this little community of ours. So we gotta go like that. There we go. Just had to be a bit more careful. The camera next to the walls here is a little... I do love how they float away. It's good detail. Time with the Sea Scouts was not without profit. Ain't that the truth? Ah, I can't see. There's a bottle in the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Now that's just rude. Ooh, all the way back here. Right. Well, let's grab this just in case. Just in case I need that sushi roll. Oh, well. That was some good pop-in. And I apparently missed something behind us. Wait, I thought we already got... No, that was later on. I'm just a little sushi roll. No. No one pay any attention to me. Now I get to skip most of the space here. Get out of here. Oh, shit. I accidentally put this, I guess, a different thimble on my fork. I forgot about the stuff. Alright, let's refresh. There we go. Trade my half-eaten sushi for a whole sushi. Ah. Rude. Oh, fuck. Yep. My air attack isn't the spin anymore. If I have something on the end of my fork, then that does not work. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I could not fucking see anything. That sucks. Alright, let's not put anything on the end of our fork for this one, because, that sucks. It does decrease mobility. I actually don't know if there's a way to manually remove it. Oh wait, did I go too far? No, it's up here. And then we go to the left, then we go around the corner, and there's the hook. Get out of here. Fuck that guy. Don't like him. Ah. Ouch. Well, that's a shame. See you when you get back, Willow. Oof. Alright, these fights on these tiny, narrow spaces are not my favorites. Not with this, not with this moveset. Okay, well that guy's screwed, huh? I knew it was possible to get close enough that he could hit me. But I had to push my luck. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, bullshit. I'm so mad. Thankfully done for the evening, other than unloading the dishwasher. Excellent. Alright, let's try this again. This time, good. Oh, right, I could probably grapple one of them off the side. I'm careful. Bye. Risby, please don't do... Risby! Hey! Please don't do that. I know. I know. Oh. Right, let's try that again. So I can't grapnel through here, but what I can do is jump over here, get their attention, and then jump back, right? Oh, okay. Didn't go perfectly, but I'll take it. Well. There we go. That fucking sound when you go in for the finisher. What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to wear the olive. Oh my god, that's good. It sounds like a siren, but that only gets half started. Oh god. That's really funny. Alright, we got to the next save point. That's good. At all? Yeah, this is fine. Just gotta find a hat now. Amogus fries. That's such a good hidden Amogus. Okay, I don't think I can get up there. Curdled Village. Huh. So is there gonna be, like, still functioning people here? That tells me probably not. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, nope. I'm good. Just gonna head over this way real quick. Oh god, I forgot that I can't. Do the thing. They're not dropping their hats. Alright, so that space where I was over there is probably not... You're probably not intended to go up there. Yeah, that was a pretty big platforming section between checkpoints. Come on, let me find something to wear. If I'm naked, I take more damage from sporkings. Just like real life. And, you know, I love my games to be realistic. All the time you'd be seeing me playing realistic games. Now, to be fair, I have heard people say Dark Souls combat is realistic, but only by people who've never even watched someone throw a punch. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have snipers on me anytime I'm out of cover, huh? This is one of these areas. Got a little bit of Blighttown vibe. Alright, that's the oil. It's too deep and I'll probably die if I land in it. Did we ever learn if there's such a thing in real life as heavier than water oil? Because I still don't actually know. Oh. Alright, we got a tin can. These things are safe, if nothing else. There is. Depends on the grade of oil. Ah, excellent. So that's what we've got down here is heavy grade oil. Oh, fuck. Nope. Right, stay in cover. Run like hell when you're not in cover. That's exactly like Blighttown. Except it's less torturous than having your fingernails peeled off. Ow. Alright, so the snipers are no joke. They might be a Joe, though. You get it? Like Mega Man? I have a fingernail that feels like it's being peeled off. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Number one fuel oil is so thick it's shipped in bricks. They take months to... Wow. That's horrifying. Not sure why it's horrifying, but that's my brain finds that horrifying. Something I'm liking about this game is it's definitely providing us with more than we need for drops. I don't feel like I need to... Fuck. I don't feel like I need to go back to every single area and score for skill points and such. Ooh, look at that. Nope, didn't quite make it. Another hair claw, alright. The stuff at the bottom of the fractioning column. Further up, you get lighter grade oils, naphtha, kerosene, and so on. Very interesting. All I know about fracking is that it caused serious earthquakes in Oklahoma, and then they denied that it was causing the earthquakes, and then they had to stop because it was causing earthquakes. Like, Oklahoma doesn't have enough natural disasters pending at any given time. Oh, alright, good, good. Only the small one saw me. Alright, for this big guy, I better... Oh. Well, you can't use that as a hammer, I've discovered. Which makes sense. Fractioning is heating crude oil. Okay, different things. Gotcha. I crossed them in my head because they both start with frac and end in ing. Heating crude oil in a sealed environment and tapping off what rises from it at various levels. Okay. Totally different than what I was thinking. But look, that guy thought he heard something. Can I get just one of them to... Yes. Alright, come back here, bud. We're not gonna fight right next to your pal. No. Dude, over here. Boom! Oh my god, that killed him in one hit. I did not expect that. Alright, your turn, bud. You're not even an elite, you're just a regular kind of dude. Whoop, I missed. Oh! Oh no, nope, nope, nope. Oh god, fuck. Well, I didn't realize that the sniper was literally like 2 feet away. Well, we found the thing the giant isopod mob boss wanted. No, not yet. We're still searching. Yeah, those guys just don't drop their fucking hats for some reason. It's odd because, like, everyone else around here does. Fortunately, we get a bottle cap right here at the start of the village. Still giving me Blighttown vibes, even if it's not the exact same kind of place. If we keep running, he can't get us, which is nice. But if we stop running, he can immediately get us. There we go. I missed. Pretty cool. Oh, rude. Oof. Stun does not last long enough. Dang it. No, we're fine. It's really hard to get into a position to hurt these guys, though. Go. Oh, come on. Jesus. There, get out of here. Well, fuck. Oh, come on. Mad about it. Oh, you know what? You come over here. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I think I figured it out last time, but I've forgotten since. Oh, hey, I can apparently just grab my stuff. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I got no idea. I probably have to push the stick in the direction of the fish rather than just left or right. Like... There we go. All right. All right, we're fine. Just fucking arrows sticking out everywhere. Just like in Dark Souls. Oh, fuck. Is that Slurpee cap wearable? No. Like, there is a heart kelp in it, though. I just can't use it, apparently. Alright. Oh, there we go. This time, the archer's nowhere near me. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I think he's broken. Oh, I can apparently kind of get him through the wall with that. That's fun. Oh, I can actually hit him through the wall. See, in Dark Souls... And this is something that actually really bothers me about it. But in Dark Souls, enemies can hit you through walls, but you can't hit them through walls. It can be very, very annoying. Your hitboxes stop at the wall, their hitboxes do not. Alright, I guess I'll just fight him through this milk carton. Finisher. Did not die, though. So not technically a finisher. Jesus Christ. Almost feels like it's being played backwards. Yes. Yeah, this place is kind of tough. I don't hate it. Which is wild considering what it's reminding me of. I never minded Blighttown as much as a lot of people did. I always thought Sen's Fortress was the worst level in the game. Sen's Fortress is... It's easy for me now, but it's just such a shit design. Switch to this, and then let's turn that into a hammer. All right. Got this if we need it later. Okay, whoops. The fuck? Alright, come back here and fight me. Alright. Yeah, I can't use the shot glasses. Which again makes perfect sense. Oh. Thought I had that one. Ow. My shell is badly damaged. Who'da thunk it? This guy gonna come around and try and fight me over here? Yes, he is. I'm having to relearn the parry timing each week, which is kind of funny. It's like the muscle memory just will not stick with me. Hey, finding new stuff, finding new routes. Let's do this again. No, I got no idea. Ah, fuck. That's okay, we still got this. Pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, the snipers are pretty brutal here. Oh, hi. Another one around the side, okay. Another thing it has in common with Dark Souls is the enemies do not have any ability to pad through these walls, which is very funny. There we go. Four skill points for that guy, eh? Intern. We just got a new stowaway. They're an intern. I was not expecting them to go this tongue-in-cheek with the stowaways, because they started out so realistic, for lack of a better term. Be prepared to deal with any fiasco your boss sends your way. You can... Oh no, it's a costume. That's our second ever costume. Wait, this is that... This is the character from that game. I don't remember the name of it. I didn't care for it much, but it's really interesting. It's a roguelike action game that kind of depends on physics. I don't remember what it was. It takes place in an office building. And I think it turns out that it's run by, like, fantasy monsters. I may be getting all that wrong, is the trouble. This is a bad idea. Liable to be another sniper around here somewhere. Why? Don't jump, don't latch onto that. Please. That's a skull. That's a tiny skull and it's blinking like I can grab it. As a shell? So you know what we gotta do. Alright, I want to get over... Oh, we can get over there from the back half. Okay. Ability is another chance. Activate to receive another chance at life as long as the shell remains equipped upon death. Alright. Sure. Its eyes are glowing now. Where else to go from here? It doesn't really seem like it. I'm so glad that we have this skull. It's Bob! Oh fuck, Bob the Skeleton was a very early little meme for this channel. I don't know if you're I can't imagine you're referring to the same Bob. An alien entity from beyond the ocean. Yeah, an alien being from beyond the waves. Pretty close. Game makes reference to a lot of other games. Oh, fuck. This is such a heavy skull. Bob the Skull from the Dresden Files. Oh, I don't know the Dresden Files other than having heard of it. Yeah, we had Bob the Skeleton from Dark Souls 2. Basically, it didn't put a skeleton... It counted the skeleton as dead, but didn't activate the animation, graphics, physics, etc. for a dead enemy. So he just stood there permanently after I beat the chariot. Had a conversation with the guy. You know? Bob the Skeleton, pretty cool dude. There's also Murray. That's getting into Monkey Island. Bonk. There really only one sniper? That's wild. Oh, charge it up. There we go. That the skeleton who shouldn't give up must be, right? And he never did. I think he's still standing in that boss room on his version of the timeline to this very day. That was 7 or 8 years ago too. Fuck. Don't give up skeleton is just such a great feature of the Dark Souls 2 community. Do I have... Yeah, I have to reactivate it. Apparently costs 3 points. Not super thrilled about that. There we go. Now I can use it. Now that I'm thinking about it, they should have just called this ability Don't Give Up. Right? So, for those who don't know, in Dark Souls 2, there's a specific thing you do if you feel you're gonna need help. Basically, anyone hitting voting up your message will refill your Estus flask. So what you do if you need help is you put a message down near a bonfire, especially the one in the village, that says, "Don't give up, skeleton," and people will vote it up to help you. It's a nice, charming thing, and one of the reasons that I like that part of the fan base a lot better. Oh my god, the broken heart kelp. That's cute. It's another series that started in the 90s about a wizard named Harry that isn't written by a TERF. Ah, very helpful. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm supposed to do there. I cannot figure that out. Oh, right. I forgot he's got a second attack. Oh. Oh, no. Well, please don't be dead. That's all right. That's all right. Oh. And the skeleton did not give up. Grab one of these. Writers of The Duelist decided to play a game of Magic with every spell that was in print at the time in each player's deck. And one of them had a heavily enchanted camel. A 0/1 with banding that's immune to damage from the desert non-basic land. Oh my god. That is so oddly specific. Shark egg. Oh yeah, that's the thing that lets us reset our levels and or abilities. Someone growing sushis here? I don't think this is how sushi works. Oh, put on the... It won't let me put on the sushi. Do I have to knock it down? No? Alright. Odd. Also rude. What if I just hit it? What if I hit the sushi? Does not work. Okay. Well, I can get this one at least. There's definitely been stuff in this village that I've picked up while I was in the air, right before the village, I guess it was. Oh, hey. Guess who didn't give up? Oddly specific. Apocalypse Chime. Destroy all cards from the Homelands expansion. Yep, that's about right. I miss when Magic the Gathering was intentionally silly. Back before they started deleting 9/10 of the game every couple months. Standard only exists to make people buy more cards. And I understand why that is, but that doesn't make it less shitty. Shortcut discovered. Oh hey, now we can get back to the boat. Where am I trying to get that? I guess we're supposed to head out that door there and back out to the sea. Yeah, we have another key. Is there a way to actually get the game to tell me what our next objective is? It doesn't seem like it. I don't want to respawn the archer. I'm gonna look around more before hitting up the save point. Got rid of most of my stuff and all my pricey cards when we moved up here, yeah. I think we have one magic deck left in the house, and it's JJ's terrifying deck that's now considered an historic deck. Because it uses a lot, except even historic is limited now. You know. Like you do. It's an old style historic deck. It just uses whatever cards it wants. That's right, the deck uses whatever cards it wants. Oh hey. Oh no! Oh, look who's dead. What was their name? Ravioli or some shit? Vermicelli? Spaghetti? Somebody touch my spaghetti and all that, right? I don't see any other way to go in this village, so oh hey, another guy. Good shit. Just really like that sound. There we go. Banana peel hammer time. Banana hammer. See what I did there? Jeweled bird. Tap to draw a card and exchange jeweled bird for your contribution to the ante. Your former ante goes to the graveyard. That's fucked up. That's like actually fucked up. I never knew anyone who actually played for ante, so I'm not sure if the people who did actually exist. All those instruction books kept saying it was a thing, but I don't really believe it. Ooh, look at this. I found a secret... Oh, no, it's the same area. Alright, I guess there's nothing else here. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't lead to anything bigger, like, you know, story stuff, so it's optional. Which I guess it makes sense to make the area that reminds me of the most hated area in Dark Souls 1, make that optional. Technically, I think it's optional in Dark Souls 1 as well, because there's other ways to get around. There's other ways to get around to the area after it. So, you know. Alright, so what we want to do now then is get back to here. I think. You know, I kind of look like that Unity asset that's just like the head on the back of a spider. I believe there's a skull version and a version that just looks like the guy from You Don't Know Jack, who may or may not be named Jack. Sell by April 16th, 2017. I think this shit's gone bad. You know, like in that Macintosh game, Meat Gone Bad. Couldn't tell you if he's named Jack, I don't know. Right. Just figured out what the start of the 1879 adventure was missing, and added a nasty complication that introduces time pressure as well as new threats. Oh, good! That an Earth Dawn creature called Walking Heads that were mobile fungi that exploded if you scared them. Man, that describes a lot of people I know. Affectionate. I really should try and be a bit more defensive, but I'm having so much fun just killing enemies in one hit. If they can't hit me, then I don't need to worry about my health, right? and see if I can find my way back around to that path that goes off to the southeast. Oh, well. Ow. Well, there goes the skull. Here, I'm just gonna duck in here real quick. Forget what it's called, but there's a monster in D&D that's a lighter than air fungus that resembles a beholder. It has 1 HP, and when it dies, it explodes and covers the area with infectious spores. Huh. Terrifying. That's true. People love exploding mushrooms. I'm pretty sure the idea of the deadly exploding mushroom creature has been around longer than humans have. Okay, how am I supposed to get past these guys with no shell, huh? I guess like this. Whoop. Fucking hell. Didn't work. Whoop. And yeah, these guys just don't drop their hats, and I hate that. There. Fuck that guy. Don't like him. It's for you. Wow, I really thought I was gonna die there. Well, fall down the hole and respawn anyway. Okay, well, good. I thought I missed it, so I jumped again, and it turned out I hadn't missed it, so that made me miss it. Video games. Alright, through there, I guess. Go, just barely reached it. Alright. I swear to God, if this isn't butter, I'm seriously going to lose it. I really wish we had the emotes ready for our avatars. Because I really need to press a button that'll make my pose change right now. That is excellent. The only, and I mean the only thing maintaining my tenuous grasp on reality and preventing me from having a full-blown, irreversible nervous breakdown in the middle of the dairy aisle is the unshakable knowledge and not margarine or... Oh, wait. And the unshakable knowledge that within this package has a genuine stick of butter and not margarine or any other similar substitute. I've been cheated so much. I've been lied to so many times. I seriously can't take it again. I almost don't even want to open the package. Whatever, here goes. Per serving. Calories. That one's marked. Butteriest butter. Is it Gitabasotli? 15% of your daily required vitamin A. I love shit like this. I love finding jokes like this hidden away where it's very possible that no one will ever find them. Oh god. Oh god. No, shall not broken, shall eaten. Oh shit. In quotes, ham. Okay. Ooh. Alright, now let's find out what the ham tin. A shell too thick and heavy to be worn by most hermit crabs. The inside holds an intoxicating smell. Isthuatl is the Aztec god of... Yes, I think that must be right. Pop off. A surprise strike from your shell that launches the enemy in front of you. Alright, that sounds pretty good, honestly. Ow. Okay. They're having me be attacked from so many sides by so many different enemies, I'm having a hard time parrying. There we go. Yeah, I was watching those. I had to get rid of this guy first. Oh, there's also a treasure clam up here. Tackle pouch, perfect for holding fishing gear. Crabs wanted, fish fear it. Oh, cool. So now I can hold 3 hooks at a time. There it is. And another one over here. How do I get up there? I'd have to come in from that way? Huh. I don't know how to come in from that way. That's the problem. As far as I can tell, that's simply not a thing. I guess means it's time to get back to a save point and fast travel out. I don't suppose we have any homeward bones in this game yet, right? Probably not. I don't recall any homeward bone-like items. Like that Paul Simon song, Homeward Bone, How I Wish I Was. Yeah, that finisher is really satisfying. The scientists try to combine the DNA of a crab and a cheetah. Things went sideways real fast. Twitch just bailed on me. Had to refresh the page and still has a stuttery video feed. I'm sorry to hear that. Twitch is like that sometimes. When you're talking about the lesser evil, Twitch more or less qualifies. And it's bad when the lesser evil is owned by the richest man in the world, right? Like, there's something seriously wrong about that. Oh, I can't get back up here. Fuck. Thing is, I don't know what we're supposed to do next. We didn't get the ability to deal with those cubes, did we? Because there's definitely been some cubes around. And I feel like we should take a breather. Don't worry if that reference doesn't make sense to you. It's a Final Fantasy thing. Man, he screamed before he even actually fell. Which is the best time to scream, I suppose, because then there's a chance someone will hear you and save you. I'm getting confused as to... Ah, there we go. Here we are. That's not what I wanted to do. Man, that almost went very poorly. I know Alice is planning on doing the multiplayer Stranger of Paradise stream sometime this next year. And then it'll make sense. The Proto Cube still makes me laugh. Not enough to level up. Let's teleport back to the moon snail, though. So I think upper crust and lower crust there with the exclamation point. That's probably telling me that's where our next target is to go back there. I don't remember picking up any great treasure, though. Right, the piece of the map. Okay, now I remember. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Increase your MSG. Oh, that sounds nice. Nice little shield counter. If I fuck up my parry timing. Holy crap. Way of the true crab. Are hermit crabs not true crabs? Self-repair? Oh, that's Bloodborne right there. They're not. Ah, interesting. Defeating an enemy with an umami-based attack will restore an umami charge and temporarily boost. Alright. That's fine, but... Alright, so there's a dodge counter and a block counter. This sounds like it's going to be the most useful overall. Wave breaker. So let's grab that. And then it's going to be a bit before we can get wave breaker. Probably fine. They didn't even have anything to say there, I guess, because it wasn't a skill, it was just a stat boost. Hermit crabs, porcelain crabs, and squat lobster belong to the sister order to the true crabs, infra order. Interesting. It's recommended. Oh my god. Did y'all see that? If you notice some scale... if you notice some problems with the scale between objects in the ocean, try not to think too hard about it. Fucking hell. AWS is showing a problem hitting Epic, Fortnite, Arc Raiders, Apex Legends, EA, among others. Ugh. This keeps happening. It's almost like rich people refuse to invest in infrastructure or something. Repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I really should relax. I should really just relax. In Mystery Science Theater 3000. Alright, here goes. To my eyes, so obviously Conk is a terrible man who's pretending not to be a terrible man. I'm curious when the other shoe's gonna drop. You've brought back a map piece! Here I was poring over literature trying to discern its exact location, and you've just gone and done it! All the knowledge in the world can't beat a little elbow grease and determination, I say! Well, I got it all right, but I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this one means. So I thought I might as well show it to you. You seem kinda smart. Kinda, you little... I mean, yes, give it here. I'll decipher it straight away, I say. And not take credit for it. Ha! What is that thing? I've never seen anything like it. Of course you haven't. You're from out of town. But any Carcinian with their salt water knows that such a building exists in Flotsam Vale, to the east of here. Flotsam Vale? You mean it's inside Roland's company town? No chance we find that one before him, then. Sure, his employees have already turned that place upside down. I like that he's upgraded to a Rubik's Cube. Final Fantasy XIV. It's one of the two Final Fantasy MMORPGs. And I know that it's had problems when AWS has had problems before as well. Well, we tried. House always wins, don't it? You always gotta be such a stick in the gunk. Give up if you wanna, small fry. I ain't quitting. Hey, hold on. Who said any of you could look at the map at all, huh? I'm the one who found it. Oh boy, here we go. It'll be reasonable. We're all up against the odds here. It's crystal clear that Roland and his goons have the best chance of getting that treasure. So let's us little folk beat him to the punch first, and then we can argue all we want, okay? Alright. I guess you have a point. See y'all in Flotsam Vale, then? See you there. Shell with it. Guess I'm coming too. Godspeed, brave adventurers! I really don't want her to turn out to, and be a bad person. But, I don't remember which comedian it was. But, he described the South in the US South perfectly. Everyone is so nice and polite to your face if you're white. And that's where I see her going. Final Fantasy has a steady grumbling since last night, with recent spiking in parallel with the AWS outage. Yeah. The login server is usually what goes first, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if Overwatch is seeing some of the same. Remind me where I'm going? The next piece is located in Flotsam Vale, Shellfish Corp's company town owned by Roland himself. The entrance is located to the east of the sands between. If you meet me there, perhaps I can shine a bit more light on where it may be found. 21. I'm sorry, but I'm a very busy business crab. Very busy with business. Oh, sorry. It looks like you were just standing around. What you have just told me is that you know nothing about doing business. Guess not. So what's your deal, pal? You some kind of in-shell or... Seriously? Damn. Rude. A what? A what? You know, a guy who just stays in his shell all day. Someone who don't care about normal cool guy things. Like getting women's or the stock market. Oh no. I guess I don't really care about one of those. I've never heard of the other one. Ace rap with Krill. You never heard of women? Oh boy, we got a lot of work to do. Don't you worry, pal. Stick with me and we'll make you a functioning member of society in no time. Oh god, I hate him so much. Alright, Flotsam Vale, was it? No sweat, Dragonette. Let's get schmoovin'. I've heard schmoove a lot lately, and I feel like it's gotta be a reference to something just because of how it sounds. Flotsam Vale, huh? Really hoped I'd never see that place again, to be honest, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, let's see. Did we need one or two? I don't remember if we needed 2 keys or 1 key to get to upgrade our fort again. I want to say it's 2. He doesn't want to be a functioning member of society. He wants to go back to Walden Tide Pool and Ho Kelpods. Exactly. Overwatch is a track almost dead on parallel with AWS. Yeah, this probably was what was happening with the fuck-ups the other day on Overwatch and Twitch. Is this starting? Alright, the pawn shop, or prawn shop? Yeah, the prawn shop should be open now. I used to live near the Grove, you know. Glad I got out of that hick town before things went belly up around there. We have 5 hair claws. We can just sell the pearl. That's really funny. There we go. That's a lot of microplastics. I'm just gonna keep the pearl for now. I just have a feeling we can also buy another relic. And a tackle pouch. Now we have 4 hooks. Has 3 Bloodstar limbs. And also, we can't afford the home because it costs almost 1 billion plastics. Yeah, prawn shop. AWS had a multi-domain outage and included the global domain a couple weeks ago. This is starting to look similar, but the early minutes of that one, pardon my flashback, I was on that bridge. Oof. Condolences. This one costs 9,000. Alright, well, we've got all of his super important... there we go. We got all of his super important bullshit. I guess we could buy another shark egg, but I don't plan to... I already have one, and I don't plan to reset my stats anytime soon. What ho, gentle crab? Hi, how's it going? Truly terrible, but I can't let that keep me down. I have an endeavor that will see me in the big cans at last. It can't possibly fail again. That's like other people here have motivation. And all we have is determination. 1 billion microplastics or 1 kiloplastic. Oh my god, you're right. I hear that Upper Crust's technology is way ahead of what we got down here. Yeah, for sure. I hear they've got some magic trash that let them send messages all the way to space and back. I heard they've already cracked teleportation, and they can upload a crab's brain into a totally different body. We're shocked, man. How am I gonna compete for jobs with a teleporting crab? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I really like the dialogue. Careful where you walk down here, little one. That was my dyslexia. These streets will chew you up as good as any predator. I think I have some Dayglow lipstick around here somewhere. It's really cool. I know Soleil's got UV reflective makeup over there. 100 core microplastics. You have to be a crorepati to afford a home, which is very realistic. It's true. You gotta know what a crumpet is if you want to understand cricket. Oh, I love your shell, little cutie. Thanks, it's new. It doesn't really feel like me, though. Well, you wear it well in the meantime. I'm sure you'll find the right shell for you eventually. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever find a shell you're real fond of, you can pay Shellfish Desires to insure it for you. That way, if it ever gets lost or damaged, they'll replace it for you. No questions asked. Whoa, that's actually pretty useful. Thanks, ma'am. It's a little tutorial. Nice little tutorial there. Be wary of topsiders, small fry. They'll make you feel special while you're useful, but don't be fooled. I moved here from across the sands between because some rich bastard said I had it in me to be a shell model. Me, can you imagine? Needless to say, he kicked me to the curb before you knew it. So yeah, don't trust topsiders. They'll play you like a goddamn fiddler. They are absolutely setting it up that all those people who are being friendly are gonna betray me. And I'm gonna be real sad when it happens. Oh no, that didn't get me up quite high enough. Yeah, that doesn't actually get me up quite high enough. That's too bad. I used to work out in the Vale, sorting garbage for Shellfish Corp. But things outside the reef been getting scarier lately. Crabs losing their minds, no predators coming in, no thanks. No job's worth that. I'll take my chances in the city. At least the only predators I gotta worry about here are the loan sharks. I feel like it's a bad plan to betray someone who has stabbed so many people. Krill is a very non-violent person. He only fights characters who are gonna attack him regardless. Self-defense is important. Just taking it one day at a time. Maybe one day I can afford to take it a whole week at a time. Not getting my hopes up, though. Oh, I like her. Oh, right. The fucking leg mannequin. No more discussion. I'm headed to Flotsam Vale, and that's that. Dad, you gotta quit that job. Oh, his dad's tiny. Didn't you read the studies? Working around all that gunk totally damages your brain. It's scientifically proven. Load of crap, if you ask me. If my brain was getting damaged, it'd have happened by now. I've already been working for Shellfish Corp for, how many tides was it again? Hey, buddy! You gotta get a load of my friend over here. This crab will tell you how things really are. He'll say the stuff we're all thinking in private. Oh, that's never a good sign. The kind of stuff the topsiders don't want you to hear, you hear? Bracing myself. This place sucks. That was good. This game has made me laugh out loud so many times. I was able to alert my boss to the scope of the outage because I was having trouble with Minecraft and used Minecraft to test the auth servers. That's awesome. When life gives you lemons, you burn life's house down with lemons. That's a good Portal reference. You take these lemons? I don't remember the lines. More like the feeling. It's a giant... Is it a lamp? I thought it was just a mannequin. Yeah, I don't think it's got any innards. And like, yeah, it looks like the leg lamp, but I think it's just a leg mannequin. On the other hand, I may be wrong. Hard to tell if it's not plugged in. Yeah, no worries. I've worked in a lot of retail, like a lot of retail. I know my leg lamps and my leg mannequins. My mana legs. My leggy Quinn.
A real-life treasure hunt right in our city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal, romance. Maybe if I hurry, I can snag the novelization rights.
Lovely. You want headed out to the open ocean to look for treasure?
Shall no. I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those clout chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Hey, where'd you find that fork there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastics for it right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense in a place like this. 6,000.
I kinda need it, sorry.
What, and leave a poor, vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000.
Wait, you went down?
I'm a haggler. I forgot I need to upgrade the fork. Is this like it's a shellfish fork? I don't know utensils. 1 billion microplastics, I'll take it. Then we can just end this whole thing. We can just be done because we can buy our fucking house back. Alright, I think the forge is this way, right? I know it's here somewhere, and I remember it was in kind of a back area. Like one of those places that, cartoons want you to think a black market looks like. You know what the black market really looks like is the internet. Not that I've ever purchased anything illegal, and you can't prove otherwise. There's an item up there. Maybe that's what this sponge is for. Ah, yeah. And then the question comes up because I said, oh yeah, like that. Which Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle are you? Bottom feeders. Is this always here? Yes, okay. That's hers. That's what's-her-face's shop. The black market in Trials of Mana is just a warehouse with a bunch of stalls inside, yeah. Been in a black market, it looked like a high-rise shopping mall. That sounds about right. Shrimp fork, thank you. I've never been in a physical black market, I will say that.
We're watching the bar while Mom's away. I can help increase the number of little guys on your shelf. If you want to buy more little guys, talk to my little sister.
Oh good, we can increase our stowaway capacity. We can't quite increase our stowaway capacity. But now we know where to go when we're able. I love this man's entire look. Ruthless waves ain't taking you yet then, scrap. Fuck yeah. Level... oh. Frill's fork upgraded to level 3. That's cool, I like that. He got a prosthetic claw? He does. By the time I got to the 3rd floor, the shops had some amazing tech. If you knew what you were doing, you could scratch build an amazing system from the parts they had on offer. Very cool. you know, in Minecraft. Got a replacement battery for my Nintendo DS and the specialized tool required for just a few bucks. That's awesome. Alright, let's jump up to Upper Crust. Also, have I mentioned that the names Upper Crust and Lower Crust are... That's just very fun and charming. Which way am I supposed to be going? I think it's the north way out. I've forgotten. All right, wow, the map is not helpful in this case. That's where we're at. I think this is correct. It's along this path, right? Maybe? No, that's a dead end. I get so turned around in city areas like this. I think it was past this guy, so... Mr. Businessman. Sadly, the place got closed down one time too many and had to get cleaned out. That's a shame. It's amazing what they'll make illegal. Alright, so we're heading to the east from here. Through the scent markers we go. We can teleport back when we found another save point. Alright, the sands between. Looks like the next... We gotta go up to this marker and then head out northeast. Don't want to stay... Whoop. Don't want to stay out from the markers for too long. I don't know how far exactly I can go, but it's not very. City State tried to ignore them when they were quiet, but they served a useful... Yeah, that makes sense. Sucky nonetheless, though. I'm so glad they gave me a big hammer. Oh, okay. They're firing out those... That's what's happening! They're firing out those little eggs that turn into sponges, or that hatch into sponges in water. Whoop! Nope, nope, it's okay. I'm going back here. I don't need any Elden Ring right now. Okay, can I go straight east? Or do I have to cut around the top? I guess I should head over to the save point there and then cut back down. Let me see if the Elden Ring attacks me going this way. Doesn't seem like it's gonna. Alright, that's good. You never want to get attacked by Elden Ring, let me tell you. That just reminds me of... Oh, we actually went the way that I said we should go rather than the way I was gonna go because I wasn't paying attention. Let me tell you, Shadow of the Erd Tree, everything about it except the bosses was really good, and the bosses were just disappointing. Would be a very generous thing to call them. That went through the stone. Oh, crap. Fine. Gotcha. Don't we have a line that just goes up to the top of this? Why am I climbing? I thought we had a line that went up to the top. Probably over on the other side or something. I am very much enjoying my pure weapon damage build. There's a couple of different ways to play a game like this. Yeah, see, there it is. I couldn't find it, though. My favorite is, of course, slow, plotting, and deliberate. The timing of your attack matters more than anything else. Mustafa Center was kind of similar. They got ignored until they got really egregious with the fire code violations. Oof. Alright, let's head down to the lower crust and upgrade our little guy's capacity. I absolutely love that that's what we're calling it.
My mom says you fought a big buff crab with a huge sword. What was it like? Was it tough?
I love these kids. Stowaway capacity increased to 5. Hell yeah. I'm so glad that there's a thing right here that we can just jump back to immediately get our upgrades as we have enough. That's really excellent. Hi there, Gaston. Do you want to come up? You want to cuddle? You want to cuddle? Hi. Hi, cutie. There we go. That's a good boy. You feeling a little calmer now? They've both been kinda gitchy today. Alright, so now we got to head southeast. I think this is right. Is it showing the shell in the wrong place? That's very strange. This looks like it might be what's heading to the company town, right? All we really know is that they said head east. That's a big hammer. Oh, it's a corkscrew.
Got bad news if you're heading to Flotsam Vale. The path there ain't been maintained in ages. From here to the entrance, there's no more scent markers. Just have to make a break for it and keep your claws crossed.
Alright, Vicky. I'ma go for it. Time to get Elden Ringed! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Fuck. I can't even see it. Oh god. I am being chased, right? Oh yeah, sure am. Oh fuck. No, 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 no. Get out of here, Elden Ring. You're not welcome no more. Got so spoiled to Vadai with fresh grated coconut. You just can't get that in the US. Ain't that the truth? Restaurant right across the street from Mustafa. And up on the corner, a 24-hour cat house where I could get an... I don't know most of these words, so I apologize. I know chai. So that's something. Alright, we don't have any level ups here. And I'm gonna head to the break real quick. Before we do that, I want to remind you that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for. Like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black trans and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota people's fund to take back their land to 6 grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. And these are things we gotta keep saying and pushing and fighting for, till the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real and protected truths. Alright, I'm gonna go to the break. I'll be about 5 minutes or so. And then we'll get back to it. See you then. And we're back. Hope everyone's having a good time. Still an hour until the day, but where I am, but happy holidays to those who celebrate anything. Time to get back to the game, I suppose. That sounds delicious. I love rice cakes of all sorts. Exactly. Merry Christmas from the Eastern Time Zone. Alright, now let's get back to the obviously Christmassy themed crab game. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to stick this nut on the end of my fork. That's a thing that I just said out loud with my mouth. Oh, hey. Are you the same crab? Oh, this is Harold. I see you made it past the monster in the sands between. Good on ya. Now you can go get changed and report for your shift. Wait, I don't... You best be ready when your shift begins or the time's coming out of your plastics. Oh no, he thinks we work for the company. And if any of y'all want to get me a present, I accept cash and chocolate. Bread claw, all right. What do we got over here? Oh, I love that these are just like a flat texture over the polygons. Oh, fuck. This is exactly what I love to see in indie games. Shit like this. From a distance, you might not even notice. I guess the idea is anyone here ought to work for the company, because this is the company town, right? And they haven't seen anyone new get here in a long, long time. As much as scrapping sucks, I'd take every tide over working at my... I'd take it every tide over working at my family's old sardine ranch. Good riddance. Tried to make a big grocery order from Target because they said if we ordered before 6 p.m. it could be here by 8. But then at 5:15, when I had the list put together, they said, nope. Nope, you won't get here until the day after tomorrow. I was very cross about that, but we have enough money to make it through the weekend. So that's fine. I'm just annoyed at Target specifically. I can't believe the things Roland has us doing here. Scrapping for as long as we do is dangerous work. Yeah. And doing so for a pittance of trash and barely getting to see our families is rough. Yeah. Someone ought to do something about Roland, that lump sucker. Yeah. He's just one mollusk, no matter how tough. He wouldn't be able to stand against a whole group of scrappers. Yeah! He wouldn't have a lick of trash to his name if no one was willing to scrap for him. Yeah! That's 4 exclamation points we're up to now. Some tougher scrappers than us should definitely stand up for themselves. Yeah! Anyway, wanna grab lunch? Yeah! You know, I like Ira's moxie. Nylon less so.
Much of scrapping sucks. I take it every time. Oh, that's the same guy. That's the same guy. Why is there a ring on the ground here? Guess there used to be like something made of glass. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. Thank you, Bad Road. I like your moxie too. Have I ever told you that? I like your moxie. Alright, so that's the way forward. So let's check out the last few husks over here. Anything in here? Yeah, there's a circle inside each of these, and I don't know. Is it light that's coming in from a misplaced polygon at the top or something? Looks very strange. Elden Bay. Elden Bay. What's across these precariously placed platforms? Held up by naught but rusting chains. Ooh. Check it out. It's a coffee pod. Alright, that's what that does.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Oh shit, Inkerton. Okay. Oh, squid ink. Whoop, no. Ow. Oh god. Oh god, yeah. Let's try that again. Wait, it didn't let me... Okay, it's up. It didn't ask me if I wanted to respawn here. That's interesting. I wonder why that changed. Alright, I'm gonna have to relearn the, what's it called? I'm gonna have to relearn the thing. Parry, that's the word. No Oceanic Safety and Health Administration compliance. Yeah, on the platforms. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, he hits hard. I may actually have to reset my stats a bit. It might finally be catching up with me.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Okay. Ow. Fuck. Okay. So that's cute, and I didn't notice that before. If you get hit while using a heart kelp pod, it cancels the healing and also makes you drop the heart that you can then pick back up. He does have a nutcracker, which is very fitting. Gotta get to work on the parries again. Who the fuck is parries again? Alright, let's try it without the hammer. Ooh. Okay, no, no.
Oh, it is impossible to retreat from him, and he breaks my shell so fast. That tells me that I have to be very good at the parry to get through this with my current build. I want to make sure I have a shell before the fight starts.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Okay, I thought I had that. Good lord. Again is an old and respected platypus surname. I believe it. Give me that.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Oh, shell break, shell break. Oh, fuck. Ugh. It is, I gotta unlock. Is what that's telling me. I gotta unlock and look for a new shell immediately. I should also probably be using my MSG, huh? What does this one do? No shell equipped. Lies. Yeah, I could also, another smaller crab, right? Let's see. Limpet? Limpet seems like a pretty good idea. It's like a long clam. I already get boss health bars, so that doesn't matter. I guess let's get a little extra shell defense. This is gonna be a tough one. Oof. There we go. Oh! Fuck. Oh my god. And if he does that attack, I don't actually have a chance. Alright, I think now is actually a good time to go reset my stats. Because I think with a little more knowledge of how the game's working, we can do real good here. Haven't seen you use your adaptation much, the Ghost Crab. Well, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's very useful, but that may be what I'm doing wrong, honestly. It doesn't feel very good, is the main thing. Oh wait, I can just hop across here, huh? I believe it's also governed by MSG. Increase. Oh, okay. It also makes enemies take more damage. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. All right, level up. I guess I have to go to the snail. Alright, moon snail. Reset my stats. I have a shark egg. Still don't know what to do about those weird cubes. No, it's refund skills. Well, what do I do to refund stats? Huh. Oh wait, that was it at the bottom, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. 25 levels. You will not be able to leave the menu until all are added. Okay. So, we're gonna grab a few points of resistance, a few points of vitality, and then I'm still gonna go to there. The vitality is gonna be a necessity, I'm pretty sure. This is tough. I'm trying to think how this is gonna work. I think this looks fine. That reallocates some things to make me a little sturdier, so I think this should be alright. Alright, let's go fight the New York squid. Not gonna be able to jump back onto that bottle. See any more hands or anything to grab out here? Are there any shells out here? It doesn't seem like it. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Hunt, 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 he's the huntsman. Into action is his cry. Who remembers the huntsman? Favorite superhero of all time. Feels wild, though. It feels like we're a good chunk into the game and we've only got the one adaptation. I thought we'd get some from the last couple bosses. We'll probably get one from this guy, though, right? Probably something to do with his squid ink.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Ah. Oh, too early. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was hoping I could get the stun in, but nowhere close. Yeah, I should definitely use the ghost crab claw as soon as I have an opening, huh? I feel like I'm getting trundled a little bit less. And I also think that having the can is going to be the best idea. Bloody hell. Ugh. It is so hard to fucking dodge that shit once he gets you. It feels like As soon as he breaks my shell, I'm basically fucked, so I gotta get these parry timings down. Or figure out a new way to come at this. Which is what I'm pretty good at, so we'll see. First of all, let's try wearing a heavier shell. This one's got 40 defense. Shell shock. Oh, right, shell shock. Alright, we might be able to do something with that.
Thought you could just scuttle in here?
Ow. Nope. Ugh. Ugh. I can't find another shell. There's a couple there, but I lose track of them. The arena's really big and empty. So it's very easy for me to get turned around. Alright. And first. There's a soda can up there. That might help. There's a coffee pod. Oh, fuck. That's fine. Ah, dang it. I keep trying to block when I don't have a shell. This one's tough. This one's getting me. It's alright. I get the feeling it's gonna be one of these ones that's gonna be really easy once we figure it out. It honestly feels like as soon as we get the parry timing down, we're probably fine. If I can get on top of that. The call of the platformer. I'm gonna get on top of that shit. Look at that. Anything up here? Oh, there's an invisible wall. Oh no, that's disappointing. I got as on top of that as I could, you know? Alright, here we go. Ah, it gets me every time. Every time.
Not worth my time.
Really? I got a spring. Alright, so that was just a mini fight there. Okay, it was literally just learn the parries. That's the coward's thing, is to leave and say not worth my time. retreating in itself is not cowardly. But pretending like you know, you're just like, it's not worth it anymore. Like, that's pretty cowardly. Flotsam Vale, here we are. Happy to see you in one piece, child.
Barely. That squid tried to kill me on the way in. The one Roland was hanging out with earlier.
Inkerton, that rogue. A poor squid born in the lower crust. I knew his family back then. Good folks, I say. True lovers of history. Brought their children to my museum often. What, 7 minutes? Is that how long it took me to beat him? I think it took me like half an hour. And then for the lives to end in tragedy, like so much of history itself.
So what happened to Inkerton's family?
Oh, they died. I really thought that subtext was pretty obvious, I say.
Yeah, but like... Never mind.
I couldn't tell you what happened to the boy after that. After all, he never visited my museum again. But at some point, he began showing up by Roland's side. They've been joined at the fin for quite some time now. And he doesn't flinch when ordered to hurt those who used to be his neighbors. I'd avoid another direct conflict with him if I were you, child. Oh, that's all the time he can spare to play with you. Okay, I got you. The blood runs cold in that squid's veins, I say.
Do you remind me what we're looking for?
A piece of the treasure map, obviously. You really have lost the plot, I say.
No, like, I know. I meant, like... Where is it?
Well, I thought... Well, though I can't be entirely certain. There's a derelict structure in this area that used to serve as a signal for shipping vessels. In these days, Roland's ships all navigate by light beams, powered by a mysterious force called electricity. How things have changed since I was a small fry. I can't keep up with this ocean, I say. And it used to be that a kelp patty barely cost a single microplastic. And don't get me started on the young'uns are wearing these days. I mean, fishnet outfits, talk about insensitive, and all that newfangled slang. Child, have you even the first clue what a filth...
Hey! This is not answering my question at all.
I like that. Filth.
What does the structure look like? How do I even start to look for it?
The lack of patience in today's youth, I say. Well, if you insist, we're looking for a dome-like structure with a red flag on its side that can raise and lower. Does that narrow it down at all? I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure that's at the end of every overworld level in Super Mario Bros.
Hi, Nema. What even is this place? It smells terrible. Ain't you been paying attention to the old-timer? This is Flotsam Vale, kiddo. Home of Shellfish Corp's company town. Most of its workers head home when they ain't scavenging over in Scuttleport. Shellfish Corp, so Roland owns this place? It looks terrible. I thought that guy was, like, good at business. He's great at it, kiddo. This is exactly what good business looks like. Take it in. So if you wanted to know why keeping bottom feeders afloat is so darn important to me, it's because this is the best alternative. For me and for my youngins. I've been there before and I ain't going back. Oof. Though I gotta admit, this place looks even worse than it did in my scavenging days. Really gives me the shivers. Keep your wits about you, kiddo. Chances are plenty of folks around here are gone gunked, just like everywhere else.
Good advice. Fish I'd like to fillet, very nice. 0 microplastics. There's a rusty nut. 2 barbed hooks, alright. Oof. Shit. Oh! New museum exhibit unlocked. Hooray! What do we get up there? Might be able to bounce from this junk pile. Lots of hooks just laying around. That's not very safe. I'd better keep those. Make sure no one gets hooked, if you know what I mean. What are we trying to get to? I want to say 60. Huh. No way am I gonna be able to bounce all the way over to that. Maybe over the tire? Might end up stranded. We'll come back to that. All kinds of bits and pieces around here. What is my special? Oh, it's pop off again. That's fine. More than one shell can have the same ability. I wonder. Match, parry, plunge, riposte, scrap hammer, skewer, spear fishing. Be careful, larger enemies will put up a fight. That's all it says. I have no idea what it wants me to press. Oh my god. Oh god, dying. Oh no, I've been gunked. Oh god. Does the Springs Umami skill let you jump higher? No, it just knocks people back. Which is useful in its own right, but not very good for platforming. Oh god. Okay. That's a very Dark Souls moment right there. Alright, let's see what's in the middle of this bridge anyway. Didn't realize you hadn't read that question because you checked right after I asked. Yeah. We just both thought the same thing at the same time. Okay, that's probably fine, right? Oh god. Oh god, no. Can't move. Oh, God. I got stuck in the muck. Stunk in the gunk? One of those. There a shell before I reach that space? Guess we gotta just keep back as far as possible. Under this can is another hook. They're everywhere. That's really not safe. There we go. Now I got a spring hammer. Gross. Gross. Bonk. Did he break? He just stopped after vomiting there. You know what? I'm just gonna look up real quick what I'm supposed to do with the spear fishing. Let's see. Because it doesn't seem to work no matter what I'm pressing. Another crabs. Treasure. Spear fishing. Not gonna read the fucking AI answer. How to gravel. Wow, Prima still exists as a website? That's wild. To unlock, you can use a barbed hook, yada yada. Oh my god, shut up. All you have to do is pull your analog stick or mouse in the opposite direction that the enemy is pulling. I thought I'd tried that. Maybe I just kept accidentally pushing it in the same direction. Alright, let's give it a try. Go. Now we try to... Oh, you're too far away, huh? Well... Interesting that they do both have different spawn points. That didn't work either. There we go. Okay. I see what I was doing wrong. So what I was doing wrong is I was thinking of it as a one-dimensional, just the one, but it could actually pull up and down, and it wasn't clicking with my brain. Alright, that's fine. I get it now. There we go, fight me. Fuck yeah. And that was awesome. Very happy with how that went. Hey, we got another blood star. Puts us at 25 health. How do we get up there? There's a boxing glove up there. I'm not ready for this to turn into a typing game. The typing of the crab. Fuck. Okay, that's not a bow. That's a cannon. Oh. Okay, running away, I guess. Oh god, there's two of them. Whoop, fuck. Well, no, now there's another one ready to attack. This is rough. Ooh, broken shotgun. These still have a blasting cap. That's terrifying. Eject upwards from your shell and detonate it, dealing massive damage to enemies in the blast radius. Yep. That's a pistol shrimp. Oh my god. Also glad we both got to typing with boxing gloves on. He can snap his claw so hard it launches shockwaves that can stun or kill nearby fish. Oh shit. So what you're saying is this game's very realistic. I'm kind of surprised that the hammer doesn't let me, explode things when I attack them. I don't think the different shells give different hammer abilities, sadly. Guessing this is Cowfish Boy. Y'all just gonna scuttle by without saying howdy? Excellent. Alright, well, fuck yeah. Legal brick. Placed to defend against invading footmen. Stepping on this trap causes unbearable pain to larger creatures. Oh. And it also does pop off. There's a lot of pop-off shells. It's a real crustacean that actually hunts that way. That's what I'm saying. Very realistic. Hey, it's the 90s cup. And the woman who designed it was ripped off. Did not get her due. Shell's trendy design makes it sought after in the reef. Juggernaut, for a brief duration, withstand all interrupts and knockdowns from enemy attacks, even while not blocking. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Sounds handy. Alright, let's go back around here and collect these treasures before we start. Oh, I see. It's in the water. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Nope. It's so hard to steer. The controls get so slippery when you're in that stuff. This is fine. I can just do this, and then I can grab the heart kelp over here. You know, real quick. Whoa, that was cool. Well, that's less cool. Bonk. Jerk. Give me that. Anything good up here? No, this is just an melee version of grabbing that one guy. I'm noticing that the crystal seems to take the same amount of hits, even though our fork is stronger. But hitting it with a scrap hammer breaks it in one. They do not respect the individual strength upgrades. Hi, Gaston. Do you want down? You're good. You got this, baby. I know. I know. Big stretch. There you go. You made it and only tripped over a few things. Ah, I fell. I don't even need to be up here. I just want to be up here. Alright. Now let's go back to doing what I was about to do. Did he just yee-haw at me? Is that a rubber ducky? Oh my god, you're the one. Abandons your shell and causes enemies to attack it instead for a brief duration. That's awesome. Oh god, nope, you got me, huh? Ooh. Got him. Didn't even realize he was an elite. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta skirt the geometry until it lets you clip up just barely. Anything gonna ambush me? No? Alright. Weird. This looks like a place that I would be ambushed. Aw, yeah. Boxing glove. Despite its softness, this material can take quite a punch without yielding. squash. Leap into the air, dealing heavy damage to any enemies beneath you as you slam back down. No Homestar Runner references today. This guy's still scrapping, even though he's gunked. Then he tried to scrap with me. Let's say it did not go well. Alright. So we've got a couple different ways forward here. It looks like if we go up to the northwest, we can at least find some interesting scenery. I'd like to get to the next save point. But I don't... Oh, there's even a shortcut back, so... Yeah, definitely that's going to be a loop. All right. What's going on here? Ah, gross. There we go. That's some good damage. Ooh, electric switch. There we go. They did say this whole place was powered with mysterious electricity. Not sure what good that did for me. I get up there this way? Doesn't seem like I can climb this. Yeah, that's just sliding me down. Oh shit, now the pistol shrimp can scream at me. I get back there? It's a hell of a walk, and there's a hole in the middle. Alright, that's not too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse than it was. Oh, fuck. Get out of here. Ugh, some people. Okay. Ever forward, never learning. Whoop. I thought that only cost one umami charge, but it cost 2. Okay, nope, that hurts. Good lord. That was a lot, and I am all out of kelp. I have come here to chew kelp and kick ass. Hey, there's the next save point. Good thing I kept going just a little further. Paper Claw. Where does this peer out to? Huh. Not exactly where I thought I was, but that's good. Means if we keep going around that way next week. Then we are in good shape. Alright, that'll do it for this week. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting or lurking or just being here. If you want to support us, you can, of course, head over to patreon.com/ifwhen. That's IFWHEN. Get access to art and music and a shout-out at the end of the screams. Screams? I'm not even doing a horror game. Anyway, thank you so much to Nahum Wengrov, Kai, Melly Basket, Andymonium, Green, and Sky. Love having you here. Love having you with us. Thank you for helping us keep going. Schedule is over at truckcommunity.neocities.org. Next scheduled stream is going to be Alice tomorrow with a new game she's starting, I think. It is her and Mox's anniversary, so I don't know what all the plan is there. But you can keep up to date with our socials, which I think are listed somewhere. Squirrelily at cathode.church. There, now it's listed somewhere. Our YouTube channel is over at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod. You can see all the streams we've done here on this channel. They're all there. Need something to watch? Comes highly recommended. Alright, I think that's it for now. I think that's it for tonight. So thank you everyone for coming. My name's Sue. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.